Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. I have a special guest here on my channel today. This is Gabi from GlamGirlGabi. You guys know her, you guys love her. When we told you we were doing the Creator House, she was one of the top people that you wanted me to record with. So here we are, we're at the Creator House. We are having a great time and it's kind of late in the day, but we wanted to be sure to get this video filmed for you guys. So our topic today is 10 mature beauty products that we can't live without.
So, can't live without them, you guys.
They are our top, our number one, and we've broken it down by category. So we've got hair, we've got skincare, we've got makeup, and we've got some randos in there. So it's going to be a really fun video. We're really excited about it, and we hope you enjoy. Skincare.
Skin is tricky. There's a lot of different types. There's a lot of different issues. And the biggest issue, right, as we get older, I mean, I have really started noticing it this year especially, our collagen production, boop, it plummets, and our skin isn't able to regenerate itself like it did when we were younger, right? So I went on...
You guys, I'm laughing at her. How old are you?
I'm almost 40.
You're 38. The collagen does start when you're 30, like reducing a little bit.
Yes.
1% a year about, right?
Yeah.
So that by the time you're 50, you've lost 20%, but then after menopause, that's when it falls off the cliff.
Yes.
You're still good. You're only 8% down.
Oh man, what's that mean for me?
31% down.
Why does your skin still look so good? We're about to tell you. Can you talk a little bit about tretinoin, because it changes
you know I
your
can.
life.
When you really want to bring out the big guns, you know, the heavy hitters, and you want the thing that's going to do the most for your skin, be the most effective topical, because it's the thing that we have 40 years of research on.
Yeah.
And all the research agrees that it's the one thing that helps your skin to produce more collagen. It helps your skin to look plumper and firmer. It reduces wrinkles. It reduces discolorations. Yeah. And it does it all in one little bottle. So you just put on like a pea-sized amount of this every night once you work up to it, and you can watch the years melt away on your skin over time. Mm-hmm. And it is really the gold standard of anti-aging. You know, you talk to any dermatologist and they'll tell you tretinoin is the way to go. Yeah. And the longer you're on it, the better off you'll be.
How long have you been on it for?
I've been on it for 11 years now.
What? No way.
Yeah. And I wish I had started earlier. And you know, the people who I think are my age, who I see who have the best skin now, are people who had acne when they were in their 20s. They went to see a dermatologist, they got on tretinoin then, and then they've used it for 40 years. Yeah. And they don't go for Botox, they don't go for fillers, they don't go for laser treatments, you know? So it really is a testament to what it can do for your skin. How long have you been using it?
Well, this is the thing. I haven't been using it that long. Mm-hmm. I've been using it about 6 months.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you a story about that because I really think this is going to apply to you guys. And I think a lot of you can relate, okay? So I get my tretinoin. I am so excited. I watched all of Angie's videos. I'm like, this is the secret. This is the secret sauce. Mm-hmm. First week, I'm like, this is awful. Yeah. I had pimples. Mm-hmm. I had dry spots. I had flaking. I felt like I looked older, like more like...
Right. You went in too hard.
I went in too hard. Mm-hmm. And I thought, I'm not going to use this anymore. And then I thought, no, this is what everyone says online. This is what Angie says online. If you give up on it too soon, you're doing a disservice to yourself because it is the secret. It is the fountain of youth. Right. Tretinoin is the fountain of youth. So what did I do? I scaled it down to twice a week. And the way that I applied it is I'd wash my face, apply it on clean, dry skin. I'd let my skin dry a little bit so that it wasn't porous.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd get out of the shower, wait half an hour, put my tretinoin on, and then slather myself with moisturizer.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, and then I kind of built up. So then I did 3 times a week, 4 or 5. Now I use it every single night. I don't have any breakouts. I don't have any flaking anymore. And not only that, when I wash it off in the morning, my skin is so glowy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Right? And baby soft. And so like you've been on it 6 months. Just wait till you've been on it 3 years.
I am so excited.
5 years, 10 years. Like I went in so slowly when I first started because I had the same experience. I started with no instruction. I put it on every night. Oh my God, my face, it hurt. It was red.
Yes.
And so I stopped. And then a year later, I went back to it, but I had done a little research and I learned that you could start a different way. So I did it the same way. I let my face dry for 20 minutes. I put it on once a week for a month.
Yes.
And then the second month, I did 2 times a week, and then 3 times a week, and on. It took me a year to get up to using it every night.
Yeah.
But then once I was up to using it every night, I didn't have any peeling. I didn't have any of that, what they call the ugly phase.
Yeah.
And I could sail from there. And you really want to be on it for the long term. This is the person that you're looking for, that you're going to marry and be with forever.
Yeah, wine and dine them a bit.
Yes,
Don't
exactly.
jump in the sack right away.
You gotta dip your toe in.
Not every night.
Right? It's not a
Once
one-night
a week.
stand. It's not a once and done. You're going to marry this one. You put a ring on it, and you're going to live together happily for the rest of your lives, and you're going to be so happy that you chose this one, right?
We're still in the honeymoon phase, but it seems like it gets better.
Well, I'm still in the honeymoon phase, and it's been 11 years. So how can that be? I mean, it's just there's no downside once you're acclimated. But I know that people do struggle to acclimate.
Yeah.
And there's so many different ways that you can do it. I actually did a whole video on how to acclimate, and so there's other different methods. There's a sandwich method, and there's a million of them. But I can link that video below if you guys want to check that one out if you are interested in starting with it. And on my channel, you can also see my whole journey with it. So when I started, I took before pictures, and then I did afters. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years. I just put up a 10-year
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Tretinoin video. And the difference in my skin is unbelievable. The wrinkles below my eyes are smaller than they were when I was 50.
That's amazing.
I'm 61 now. And my wrinkles are smaller, and my skin looks so much better now than it did then.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you guys, I'm not even just saying that. I am in the flesh with Angie. We are together. There's a massive light in front of her skin is unreal. We're here with a bunch of creators, and even Justin was like, I've never seen someone in their 60s ever look like you.
Really?
I'm not kidding. Your skin is so beautiful. There's a lot to be said about that. When you see someone in the flesh, not in a camera, not when there's great light, and it really is truly for real.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. So you may be wondering, where do I get Tretinoin? So there's a lot of different ways to get it. It is by prescription only here in the US. I believe it's by prescription only in Canada as well. So you can go to your doctor and you can ask for a prescription. There are online services that you can get Tretinoin prescribed and shipped directly to your home. And this is the one that I love the best. This is from Agency, and I'm an ambassador for Agency, so they sponsor a portion of the video when I talk about them. So thank you, Agency, for sponsoring a portion of this video. So this is my future formula, and this is the one that has my Tretinoin in it. And the cool thing about Agency is that they mix in other ingredients to address whatever is happening on your skin. So let's say you're aging and you want the Tretinoin for wrinkles, but you also have a lot of redness in your face, or you have a lot of discolorations, or you have a lack of firmness. They'll put 4 active ingredients into your formula that will address exactly what you want to address in your skin. They also set you up one-on-one with a dermatology provider who recommends the ingredients in yours, and they're there for you to communicate with. They give you a whole sheet of information on how to use it right, what your other skincare around it should be. And then if you have any problems, you can write back to them and they'll help you right through the portal. You know exactly what you're getting in your bottle because on the back side, it shows the percentage of each ingredient. And like with Tretinoin, the standard percentages that you get from the pharmacy are 0.05% or 0.10%, right? But with this service, they offer so many different percentages. I really like it because the other ingredients in mine are specifically for redness in the skin. I have a lot of redness across my nose, or at least I used to when I started with this. This also contains azelaic acid, tranexamic acid, and niacinamide. And those are 3 really great ingredients that are all anti-aging, and you can see the percentages on here. So if you're trying to buy skincare at the drugstore, you pick up a niacinamide cream because you want that, but you don't know how much is in there or how little is in there, which is more the case. You're usually not getting very much. But in here you can see exactly how much you're getting. Like in mine, it's 4%, and that's an actual effective dose according to the clinical trials. So you know you're getting an effective product with this. You can do your whole skincare line with them. They have cleanser, they have moisturizer, they have another prescription formula that is for dark spots, and that contains hydroquinone, which is another prescription ingredient that you really can't get anywhere else. They just came out with an eye cream, so if you just want to start Tretinoin below your eyes, they have a little tretinoin eye cream, and it's very low percentage, so it won't irritate your eye skin, but it'll help with the wrinkles in that area. If you want to give it a try, there's a link in the description box below the video, so you can just upload a couple of pictures of yourself because it is telemedicine, so they have to see your face, and then they'll ship it right to your house. It comes every other month, and it's a 2-month supply, and then it just comes automatically.
Yeah, guys, check that out because that's also super convenient.
Right?
You know?
It's so convenient.
One and done.
Yeah. And of course, if you're going to use tretinoin or really any other anti-aging ingredient, whether it's an alpha hydroxy acid, vitamin C serum, they all make your skin a little bit more sensitive to damage from the sun. So if you're going to use something like that, I always recommend that you use a sunscreen. So of course, sunscreen is another one of our cannot live without it products. I brought 3 to share today because you guys know, I have my sunscreen wardrobe. Do you have a sunscreen wardrobe?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I think everybody should. Like,
Yeah.
I think one sunscreen is definitely not enough. So I do this giant sunscreen testing video every year where I test mineral sunscreens.
Oh.
Because when I first started using tretinoin, my skin did become a little more sensitive.
Yeah.
And when I use chemical sunscreens on it, which are your standard sunscreens, I would get a little stinging around my eyes. And I was like, oh, does this mean I can't use tretinoin? But then I read somewhere that it could be your sunscreen and to try a mineral. And when I did, that stinging sensation went away.
Oh.
So at first I thought I was going to have to drop my tretinoin.
No, that's your lifelong husband.
Exactly. I'm not getting rid of that
You're
one.
not divorcing tretinoin.
No, absolutely not. So I didn't want to quit with my tretinoin, so I switched to mineral sunscreen. But finding a mineral sunscreen that looks good on your skin, doesn't feel greasy, isn't super shiny, doesn't leave a white cast, and works well under makeup, it is a tall, tall order.
That's why I never use mineral sunscreen.
Right? It's practically impossible. So I've been doing this for about 8 to 10 years now, and I've tested over 150 mineral sunscreens.
Oh my God. That's
And
amazing.
out of those, I've found maybe 5 that I like. So anyway, I brought 2 of my favorite mineral sunscreens with me today, and these are going to be new to my audience because usually I talk about the winners from past years. But my favorite ones were both reformulated this year.
And it's not the same, it's worse.
It's not the same. I'm just crushed over it. But the good news is that we're in April. My video comes out in May on the sunscreen, so I've tested most of the ones that I'm going to test. So far, these are my 2 favorites out of the 30 that I've tested for this year. This is from Kinlo, and it's called Golden Rays Sunscreen. It is an SPF 50. It's water resistant to, can you read that?
80 minutes.
It's 12% zinc oxide, and it's so pretty on the skin. Now, it's tinted. If you're super pale, this is not going to work for you, right? But if you're light medium to medium, this is going to work perfectly. And on me, it just gives me like that sun-kissed glow.
You want to know something funny?
It's beautiful.
When I'm doing makeup on women that I want to say have like translucent skin, very, very thin skin,
Right.
lots of veins shine
You
through,
can see the
very
veins.
pale.
Yep.
I actually use tinted sunscreen as
you?
an underpainting technique.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's so good under makeup because if you get the
So
right
good.
one, it doesn't make your makeup slide around. It almost acts like a primer.
Exactly like a primer,
Right.
and it adds that warmth that the skin is
Yes.
lacking.
And then the other mineral one that I really like a lot this year is this one by Healthy Skin Lab. It's called Protect Tinted Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid, SPF 50. So this is the tint on this one.
Is it one tint only?
I believe this is one tint. It's more of a cream, like a lotion-y kind of texture, but it's super pretty on the skin, and I can powder it down and wear it just like as my foundation for the day.
Oh, that's nice.
It
too.
takes
It's
longer
so
to dry,
soft.
but it's really soft. But just to like compare the two color-wise and everything,
Yeah.
they're really, really pretty. This is my favorite chemical sunscreen. This is not a US chemical sunscreen. This uses sunscreen filters that are not allowed here in the US. This is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Airy Fit Sunscreen. It's an SPF 50 with a PA++++ rating. The beauty of these chemicals is that they don't irritate the skin like the US ones do. And it's just unfortunate that we don't have them here. I hope we do in a few years, but the FDA has really been dragging their feet on this. So I'll just put it on top of this one. This is just a white sunscreen, but it doesn't leave any white cast. So it blends right in, and then it's invisible on your skin, and it's not super shiny, and it just works beautifully under makeup. So there we go. That's that one.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Feel how nice that feels.
Oh,
Do
that
you
one's
use this
really
one?
nice too. No, I've never even heard of it.
Okay.
That's adding to cart right now. Did you get it on Amazon?
Yes. Nikki did my makeup this morning, Nikki LaRose, who's here with us too.
Yeah.
And she was going to put, a super goop on me.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, no, please don't use that because it does sting around my eyes. And I'm like, I don't want to have stingy eyes for the rest of the day. Yeah. And she's like, okay, well, did you bring one? And I whipped this out and she was like, I love that. That one's so good. When I first started with this, I thought, it's going to irritate me eventually. But I've been using it for about a year now.
Yeah.
No irritation. I can use it 7 days a week. Does not irritate my skin. No stinging around the eyes. It's so beautiful. It's such a great sunscreen. So love that one too. All right, what you got for sun? You got sunscreens?
Yes. Now my favorite sunscreen is actually Super Goop Glow Screen. I know you
It's a
don't
good
approve,
one.
Angie.
No, it's not that I don't approve. It's that I can't wear it.
That's the thing. So for this is a chemical sunscreen, okay, guys? And this does really irritate Angie's eyes. And it's really funny because when I talk about this sunscreen on the channel, I oftentimes get comments, I don't know how you can wear that without it burning your eyes. And I'm like, burning your eyes? What do you mean? It's never, ever burnt my eyes ever.
Right.
So there is a sunscreen for everyone. So if
100%.
this doesn't work for you guys, you got to try that one. But if you are not very sensitive, and I'm not sensitive at all, this is a really great sunscreen because that's SPF of 40, which is awesome. But my favorite part about it is that it's a hybrid between skincare, makeup primer, and sunscreen. You're getting a 3-in-1. So whenever I use the sunscreen, I skip my moisturizer. I have combination oily skin, so I don't need excessive amounts of moisture on the skin before I apply my makeup. But this is perfectly hydrating for me. It also gives a glow primer. So if you like using a glowy primer, this is gonna do it for you. It's gonna make your skin look so radiant and beautiful under the foundation. It wears like a dream. It protects really well. It's my absolute favorite.
Ooh, that's nice.
Isn't it
So, and it
nice?
looks so pretty,
It almost looks like a tinted moisturizer.
right? But with like almost not quite a highlighter in it because it's not that much.
Yes.
It's not like that blingy, but it gives you that really like glowy, lit from within kind of thing. It's so pretty.
So if you guys aren't sensitive, this is a pretty cool option for something that's just beautiful, beautiful for the summer especially.
Makeup!
My favorite foundation. I think it looks absolutely beautiful, beautiful on mature skin. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Are you guys sick of hearing about this yet? Everyone talks about it. I talk about it. Nikki talks about it.
But
Everyone.
you know what? I don't wear that.
You have to try it.
Yeah.
It's the perfect foundation for a light to medium coverage for someone with normal to dry skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great for super oily skin.
Maybe that's why.
Do you
I
have
don't
oily
have
skin?
super oily skin, but I have like oily T-zone.
Yes, it will make you shiny, but it has a beautiful finish to it. It's very skin-like, but it's very, very radiant. And it just wears like a dream the whole entire day. You will look flawless.
Ooh, so pretty. It feels nice too.
It does. It
And
feels
you can
very
your
high-end.
skin, you can see it through it. It doesn't look like makeup.
It's lovely. So if you guys haven't tried this, then try it. But I also want to give you a budget-friendly option because this is so expensive. But if you don't want to spend money on this, okay, you got to try this one. Have you tried this?
Yes, I love that.
Oh,
so
it's
good.
a beautiful, beautiful foundation. This is new. It's the L'Oreal True Match Nude. It's a tinted serum. This is flawless. Not sparkly, not glittery, glowy without looking oily. If I could only have one in my kit for the rest of my life, and price was not an issue, I'm not gonna lie, I'd pick this one. I love
Drugstore win.
Drugstore win.
Yes.
This is gorgeous. I've used it on multiple clients over the age of 50, 60, 70. It wears and looks gorgeous on mature skin. It is absolutely beautiful.
I can
Huge.
attest to that. Have mature skin. Love this foundation.
Yes.
It's so good.
So good. Give this a try, you guys, if you need a new foundation.
For my number one top pick makeup recommendation, it's going to be my favorite setting powder. You know, because a lot of more mature people are like, I never set my under eye concealer. I don't use powder because they're afraid that it's going to look heavy and cakey. And I got to tell you, you are right about 99% of the powders that are out there.
Yes, it's true.
This one doesn't do this because this is not a fully matte powder. And this is a drugstore powder. I'm telling you, this is hands down better than all the high-end powders.
Really?
Yes.
I've never tried this.
You have to try this. It's so good. It's so good. And I like this one because it comes in a few shades. So it's tinted, but it's not like adding any color. It just keeps it from giving the flashback.
Yeah.
And you can get, like if you have deeper skin, you don't want super white powder because you can see it.
Yes.
Right? So I wear the light medium, or is it just the light in this?
Light medium.
Yeah, the light medium in this. And it's perfect for me. And it's so lightweight. On my skin, anything that even has a little bit of glow, and I know all the foundations have glow, and I love glowy ones, it's really important for me to like strategically powder my face because if things are too glowy, it accentuates my pores, it accentuates my wrinkles, it accentuates my eye puffiness. So I'm going to do one side of my face, you'll see it here, with this powder, and you can see the difference between just doing just a little bit on the fronts of my pores, they disappear.
Wow.
Putting a little bit under my eyes, my eye puffiness disappears. Put a little bit on my chin wrinkles disappear. And I love it.
Cool.
I love
it's
it.
like airbrushing.
It is. It's
Yeah.
like airbrushing in real life.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So this is an amazing powder, and I love it. That's my top pick in makeup for mature women. Like, who would guess? It's so counterintuitive because, like I said, people don't like powder, but it can really be, you know, a friend. If you use it right, use it sparingly, just put it on like a little bit.
So you guys, I'm going to embarrass Angie now. I
Wait,
have foundation
what?
on my. I'm going to embarrass you because you can't put on makeup without makeup brushes. So
Oh, no. We don't have to. No.
yes, we do have to. I talk about Angie's brush set with BK Beauty all the time. You guys, this isn't sponsored. This isn't an ad. This isn't any of that. I just have to tell you, this is the travel set, okay? Angie has a travel set. She also has a whole other set that's not travel.
Yeah,
and you can,
7-piece brush set. Yeah.
right? And your individuals. You can buy
Yeah,
your
you can buy them
individuals
separately as well.
These brushes are phenomenal. My favorite brush is this foundation brush, the A101. I use it all the time. You will get a flawless base application. The concealer brush, this is the most amazing brush for under the eyes. I use this every single time.
Do
I do
you?
it every single time. This is a brush like I've never seen before. It is the perfect amount of density. It's gonna really pack that pigment on. It still shears it out. And the shade gets right into that tear duct area. So you can pop it right into that tear duct, stipple, 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 shear out the coverage, and you will get the most flawless, most beautiful application. You have your eye brushes. You guys, this is the set. If you are traveling, if you need brushes, you need this brush set. I talk about it all the freaking time, but I had to surprise Angie in this video.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Slide it in here.
And you know what? Can I just talk about this one? Because talk about a life-changing product. Like, yes, I developed this product. It was based on, this is Lisa's. So it was based on Lisa's 101 brush, right?
Yeah.
Lisa, who's the BK Beauty founder. And so it's just like a smaller version of that. But literally, you guys, I had been doing my makeup for 8 years on YouTube and used every concealer brush out there, hated them all. Used a beauty blender. It was okay. It removed too much.
It lifts. Beauty
It
blender
lifts
lifts
too
around
much.
the
It
eyes.
lifts too much. I would try it with my finger. That was the best results I could get, was with my finger. But I'm like, there has to be a brush. And so, you know, when I had the chance, I said, let me just seek. And it really has changed my whole concealer game. I was never really happy with my concealer until this brush.
It lays concealer down perfectly. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You guys got to check out the
If you
BK
haven't
Beauty
tried it, just get
brushes.
that one brush. You know, you don't need the whole set.
You need the whole set.
I mean, get the whole set.
But if you want to dabble
you
in.
just want to try the one, you can
Yeah.
just get it separately. And they were out of stock for a long time, and they just restocked. We have a ton of them in, and so it won't run out anytime soon. So you can get your hands on one.
Hair care. So as we age, a lot of things happen with our hair, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
So many things happen with our hair. So many women notice that their hair is thinning. The diameter of the hair actually gets thinner. Of course, you go gray, you get white, you have textural changes, some density changes, and it can be really, really stressful for a lot of different women. So it is integral, I think, especially as we get older, anytime in life really, but especially as we get older, that we give our hair a little bit of extra TLC. Have you noticed your hair changing over time?
Absolutely. And it was such a bummer at first. I couldn't take it. My hair got thin, and then it started graying, and the upkeep on it is just so much more. And it's like, do I have the energy to do all this? Do I really want to do all this? But in the end, if my hair doesn't look good, I don't look good. And so for me, it's worth it to do it. And I love I love these recommendations because they can help solve some of those hair problems.
So one product that I really want to talk about and to show you guys is the Perfect Hair Fill Up from L'Adore. I have talked about this product so many times. I feel like I've beaten you to death with it. It's almost embarrassing, but I just have to talk about it again because it is my absolute favorite protein treatment for hair. You can get it in like a bottle like this, which is big. So if you love it, you want something economical, you can buy the bottle. But if you don't want to commit to the bottle, you can actually get these little ampules. And the ampules you can buy in different sizes. So you can just try out a little starter pack, see if you like it. I will be absolutely shocked if you don't love it. My mom, who's in her mid-60s, I gave her some of the ampules just for fun, you know, as a little gift. I'm like, just try these out. Tell me what you think. Didn't say anything about it. And she told me, my God, this is the most life-changing hair product ever. And it is, like, I've noticed it. I've demoed it on the channel. I've showed you guys my after results. It really makes a massive difference. So you mix it with equal parts cold water. So you just take this, put it in a bowl, mix it with equal parts cold water. As soon as you start whipping it together, it's going to start giving off a little bit of heat, okay? And that's the protein that's going to be coming out. Then you shampoo your hair, you apply it. I like applying it from the ends first, working my way up. I put it in a shower cap, 10 to 15 minutes, rinse, and it's done. Now, if you're lazy, say you're like, oh, the work of mixing.
The 10 minutes.
I know, I don't want to get out of the shower. You can actually just take this, shampoo your hair, dump it on your head, mix it. It's still going to work just fine. You don't have to pre-mix. I pre-mix. I suggest you pre-mix, but it's not going to not work if you don't
pre-mix.
You're not as high maintenance as I am. And then you're going to get this really, really great result from it. So that is my #1 hair product. I love this thing.
So for hair, one of the things that I can't live without now that I have switched over to it completely is my Oribe Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner. This shampoo and conditioner, like, I don't say things are magical that often, but like, this is magical shampoo and conditioner. And you're thinking shampoo and conditioner, like, okay, we wash our hair all the time. How can it be that great? Yeah. But if you have color treated hair, damaged hair, like, you know, obviously not a real blonde. I color treat. I, you know, torture my hair with my blow dryer, with my curling iron, and my hair gets really, really dry. And also, as I get older, it had gotten a little bit thinner. And using the Oribe shampoo and conditioner, this just makes my hair so much more moisturized than any other shampoo and conditioner on the market.
Really?
Yes, it's amazing. Like, I didn't want to like it because it's spendy. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is spendy for a shampoo and conditioner, and I didn't really want to like it because it was so much. So I tried the Discovery set, which are these little guys, which are my travel ones, and, you know, I bring it with me even when I travel. And it just does something to my hair. Like, I can feel the difference when I'm still in the shower.
Really?
Yeah, so I'll like wet my hair and I'll feel like my hair feels so dry. And then I'll put this on, I'll shampoo, and even just with the shampoo, not even the conditioner, just with the shampoo, my hair feels more hydrated in the shower. And then when I get out and style it, it's more manageable, it's bouncy, it's shiny. It's just given me like my best hair days. It's the ingredients in here because a lot of the shampoos have like harsher detergents in them, and this uses all the mildest detergents, so they don't strip your hair, you know, they don't dry it out or anything. It's just so, so good. And, you know, if this is a little bit too spendy, I do have a dupe. It's the Verb Ghost Shampoo and Conditioner. It has the same surfactants in it, so the really, really mild ones. It doesn't have anything that strips your hair. It's sulfate-free. It doesn't have the extra things that this does, like the beautiful fragrance, which is just always so amazing. I just love the smell of my hair with this because I don't really wear a lot of fragrance, and this is just the best shampoo and conditioner.
Can I see it?
Yes.
I've never tried this
You
before.
haven't? Oh my
No.
gosh, it's so good.
Oh my God, it's really nice.
Yeah, they actually bottled that fragrance and sell it as
way.
a fragrance because people loved it so much.
Yeah,
It's
really
addicting.
does smell like that.
And I hate to only recommend like a spendy thing, so that's why I give you the dupe. So you can always try the dupe, and then if you love the dupe, then you can eventually maybe dip your toe in with this guy.
The thing with shampoo and conditioner is sometimes when you get things that are very, very, very high quality like that, it's also very, very, very concentrated, which means that you need to use significantly
so much less. I use just the tiniest bit of the shampoo. All right, so that's the shampoo and conditioner that I love. Then my other hair product that I can't live without is my Hair Max Laser Band 82. Now this goes back to what we were talking about earlier with the thinning hair.
Yes.
So when I first noticed my hair started thinning, I was looking for, different things to try. And there are supplements, there are topicals that you can use, there are oral medications you can take. I mean, generally, if you do have hair thinning, you should go to see a doctor and find out what it's from. But if it's just from, standard getting older, menopause, women tend to get thinner up through the center or the standard temple area, which is where mine was. So I decided I was going to try this Hair Max Laser Band 82. And the reason I picked it is because the treatment time is so much shorter than all the other hair devices. And this is a red light therapy. So you guys know how much I love my red light therapy for my face. So red light therapy also works on your hair. It's a slightly different wavelength, but it is pretty similar to the face wavelength. And there are scientific studies that back that this can help to energize the scalp. It brings more blood flow to the scalp. It can help the follicles to perform better and act younger. And so you actually can get some hair regrowth. It definitely helped me to grow my hair longer. It helped it to look fuller, and it actually filled in my hair at the temples. Now, it's not an overnight treatment. You have to use it, on an ongoing basis. But after 3 or 6 months, you should be seeing some difference with it. Okay. And the thing that I love about it, like I said, is the 90-second treatment. So where other caps that you wear, you put it on and it covers your whole head, but it's 25 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. It also has these little combs that kind of part through your hair, so the lasers actually get to your scalp, which is where they need to be to get the red light therapy into your skin, because it can actually absorb through your skin to where it needs to go. And I use it like 3 times a week. That's it. 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
90 seconds, 3 times a week. And it's because it uses all lasers. So there's a difference in the lights. Some use LEDs plus lasers. Yeah. This one uses just the lasers, and so they're more powerful, and that's why you can do the shorter treatment with it.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be completely life-changing for a lot of people, because hair loss really affects people.
It really does. Yeah. It can be devastating.
Devastating. Mm-hmm. With anything, like when it comes to any of these treatments or any of these products, Angie says this on her channel. I say it on mine as well. It doesn't work if it sits in your cupboard.
No kidding.
It doesn't work if it sits in your drawer.
No. And so, I always say, if you really don't think you're going to use it, if you're not going to dedicate the time to it, then don't buy it in the first place. Because I hate to see people spend their hard-earned money on it and then it sits in a drawer. Because it doesn't work if you don't use it. You have to use it consistently. You can't use it 5 times and be like, I'm tired of this. And that's how I feel like I get with a lot of the devices and things. I get tired of it.
I do too.
But with the Hair Max, that it's so quick and easy. I've been using that for, I want to say 6 or 7 years now, 3 times a week, every week unless I'm away. Yeah. For 7 years. It's that easy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I put on my moisturizer while I'm doing it, and it's over.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so it's been a great tool for me. All right, everybody, so that is it for today's video. I do want to ask you a question, though. I want to know if you have tried any of the products that we shared with you today, and if you have they changed your beauty game for the better? So if you want to give any of them a try, they'll all be linked in the info box below the video. Just click that More button, and you can find them all there. I hope you found the video helpful and informative. If you did, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I have foundation on my pants. I have sunscreen on my pants too. Skincare. It's sounding weird.
It doesn't do that. It's so true. It's
we're going to bang this out. We're going to have dinner.
Pizza. We're going to drink a bottle of rosé.
For me. I don't know what you're drinking.
Should we do one more take just in case?
Yeah. Just in case you're like, why did she do that? I hate her.
I actually loved it, though. I thought it was really fun.
You may change your mind. Okay. What do you say, Canada?
Adios, amigos. I love glow screen! Yes!
I hate it.
That was really cute.
Yay,